In this video, I'm going to be showing you a bunch of different automations that I leverage within my agency to come up with an infinite variation of emails that are very high quality automatically across all of my clients. So as you can see, I've got a bunch of email body ideas. I've got a bunch of CTA ideas, and then I've got a brain dump where I'm just dumping a bunch of ideas here and there as I see them come up. And where I get these ideas is from online. So whenever I see videos online, even you in particular, you could just copy what I've got on screen right now. I put them in this section over here, which is my email playbooks section. And as you can see, we're able to combine all of these different components to come up with custom emails automatically. So for example, we've got an email hook over here. I saw how you help people with mission, and this is in 2 curly brackets. You can look at the instructions over here and want it to reach out. And then this is AI generated. So what this is doing, this is analyzing the company description, the company value prop, the company pain points, and across all of my clients, we've got this information, right? And so it analyzes all of this information and then comes up with a poke the bear question. Over here, it comes up with a value proposition question. Over here, it comes up with a sentence, but it can be anything, right? Anything that we want it to be, it can be, right? And when we go back to the brain dump section over here, and when we look at the email body, we've got a few different options that we can leverage. And this is going to just keep going up, right? And then from here, we've got the email CTA and then an email first draft. And so let's choose a client. Let me show you what this looks like. So when we choose a client, it's going to trigger this automation right here. And so this is all we need to do from our end, right? So we choose Afonto. We come back into this automation. It's getting the client, getting the playbook, writing the email, and then updating the playbook. And by updating the playbook, what it's actually doing is changing the client to inactive, which instantly removes them, right? And so we can go back, try a different client, try another client, try another client. And when we look at the statuses that we have to go through until this playbook is active, the first status is run playbook test. And honestly, I don't even need this status anymore as I think about it. Run playbook test and then active, right? And so right now we're doing a playbook test. And hi, first name, I saw that you help people mission what they do. Are you currently facing challenges with generating high quality, ready to buy leads for your B2B business? We go back to this. I'm talking about ready to buy leads. And so this is exactly how I've structured it, right? If we could help you problem solved, would that be useful to you? And when we go back to the instructions, 2 curly brackets, we ignore it. We don't change it because what we're going to be doing at this point is leveraging Clay and other sorts of personalization come into play. And so let's do it once again with a different client to show you how awesome this is. So we'll do Team Epic. It's actually running right now in the background. There you go. So as you can see, like it just did everything. And so when we come back over here, this is going to be changing again. And so I saw you help people. Are you finding it challenging to bridge the gap between academic qualifications and practical real world effectiveness, right? And let's try a different email body, right? Let's switch. In fact, how about we just do this one instead, right? So let's do this one over here, Team Epic, right? Poke the bear question is the first thing we do. We go back to this automation. It's running. Like I'm creating these emails, like it's wild what you're able to do, right? And so when we go in here, are you currently facing challenges finding affordable, highly skilled AI engineers? Get immediate access to work ready engineers, da, 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 right? And this is that point, right, where we're running the playbook test. We're running these tests to see how all of these combinations work. And so if you're getting the gist, we have a brain dump. This brain dump is where we put all of our ideas, every single email that we see, we put it in the brain dump. We come back over here to analyze all of the emails we've got. If we see any good ones that are a really good fit, we move them into their specific section. Once they're in a specific section, we can then come back and leverage this to create playbooks. And then once we've created the playbooks, so once we've determined that something is really good, we can disposition it. So this is going to be a first email. As you can see, we could do follow-ups, reply templates, all of that, right? And then once we've determined all of that, we're going to add the playbook into our section over here. I'll call this test, right? Well, it doesn't really matter for now, right? We'll just do a test. Although I would want it to actually like have a name normally. And then we will put this test in this section over here and then move it into the active status, though I do think that might give us an error because normally we move it to, doesn't matter. So we've got test. And so now what we do is we've got the create new campaign process. And so in this process, we generate the copy, create the copy spin tags, manually create variations, add the campaign to Smart Lead. All of this, by the way, being done automatically, right? Refresh the page so that the new playbook pops up over here. And then we're going to input the playbook. And so the playbook was test. It's going to be triggering this automation right here. We trigger that. We go to the campaigns, generate campaign copy. We chose the client, yes. And then where's that one? It's over here. It's creating the first email, doing that, and then we go back into the campaign, and then it has a subject line, right? So this one, lead generation solution. The subject line automation I'm still working on. And on another note, I forgot to add the email custom fields, so it would be in this section over here. So, hi, first name. I saw how you help people mission what they do. Are you struggling with time? Right? And then at this point, we just go through the process until it's added to Smart Lead. Import, export leads. You saw that. Like we can build lists extremely quickly using this system over here. That's it. That's it. We've got playbooks over here. That's how easy they are to come up with. And hope this was helpful, and I hope you're having a wonderful day.